So guys, I wanted to add this little bit in at the beginning of this video because on the last couple Tekno videos, I had some comments of people dropping stuff down in there saying things like, I'm crazy, I'm an idiot for out there bashing a car of this caliber. It's not made for that. You shouldn't be doing this with it. I just want to send a big sincere, and I want to let you all know, how about you go buy your own and do what you want with it? Peace out. What's going on, guys? Hope you all are having a great day out there. Today, guys, we're going to do a little bit of shop time and get the old Tekno hopefully fixed back up again, at least temporarily, because I'm enjoying taking this thing out, giving it a rip around. We're going to do a few modifications to it. But, guys, what we're going to stick in here for now, well, let me go over this first, I guess. For any guys that don't know, the Tekno RX8 system is a censored system, right? So, I think the motor went bad, but from what I've tested out and checked out so far, it looks like I killed the motor on that bash down at the skate park, unfortunately. But, yeah, I can't just throw out any other motor on this system because it only works as a censored system. I'm not sure if it's only with one of their motors, but it's probably just any censored motor. I haven't done that much research into it, honestly, yet. But this isn't the system for this car anyway. I want to do 6S and, you know, obviously need something a little more robust for this thing if I'm going to bash it. So what we're going to do temporarily, since I'm going to be doing something else with this Kraton 6S platform, this is the one that had the Red Bull body on it. I'm going to do a little bit of tearing down because temporarily I want to get the Tekno up and running, and I'm not really running this. So I'm going to take the 6S BLX system out of this and hopefully throw it into Tekno. We're going to start working on this. We're going to gut this because this is going to get torn down and get turned into something else here very soon. There'll be another build coming here shortly, and we're going to make this thing pretty awesome. But anyway, guys, we're going to get the system torn out of the Kraton and start working on the Tekno and see what we can get going. All right, guys. Well, we got everything gutted out of the Kraton 6S. We got the BLX 185 ESC. And guys, you know, the BLX stuff, I have pretty decent luck with. I didn't have a ton of these go back. The new Firma stuff is a little bit on the sketchy side. I've not had the greatest luck with them. But this thing has taken a beating, and it's still kicking. But we got the BLX 2050 kV motor in here, and this one is in good shape. All the bearings feel great. This is actually a pretty new motor that Arma had sent me, or Horizon, whatever you want to call it, not that long ago, probably less than a year ago, and I hadn't used a motor for a long time, and I just stuck it in here. So the motor is relatively new. We got her gutted down. Next to see what we got going on with the Tekno system and how I'm going to fit the ESC in here, because I'm hoping it fits in here in the same spot that this one does. So it's real easy. However, I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. I have seen some people relocate the receiver box up here and put the ESC back here, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to get this gutted out of here and see what we got next. See what we got to do, I guess. Hey guys, well, so far so good. We got the old system out, the BLX. We got the new motor mount from the original Tekno, mounted up to the motor, everything fit in there nicely. And I had to clip off one ear off the ESC. Now I'm just gonna Velcro this down like I had the other one, and we're gonna see how it holds up. I might put down a bigger piece of Velcro here to make sure this stays down. However, it does fit in here, so I can keep it in its original spot. Motor leads will obviously reach and be out of that'll work out perfectly fine. So, debating which way, I think I wanna keep the power wires going this direction though. Everything will be pretty close to that center drive shaft down there, but I'll just do a little zip tie work and make sure to keep the wires out of the drive shaft. But looks like it's going to work out, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, get the ESC Velcro down, start getting stuff hooked up. Don't know what pinion I'm going to go with yet. Probably like a, I don't know. I might start out, since this is, I'm probably going to go with an 18 tooth on here and see how she rolls, see what the temperatures are like. I'm also going to fit up, I think, a different set of tires on here. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm probably going to put on here. So check it out here in a moment. I got the BLX in here. I am going to run, I think it's a 15 tooth or 16 tooth. I think it's a 15 in here at the moment. I'm going to take it out for a test with this motor and running it on 6S now, because obviously I've always ran this thing on 4S in the past. I got everything just kind of hanging here, but I hooked everything up to make sure everything was going to work. And I'm hooking up to my DX5C, of course. And she seems to work. So I'm going to finish gluing everything down, getting everything Velcroed in place, and we're ready to give the Tekno a rip again. And guys, I want to let everybody know, you know, I know kind of been doing some stuff. I haven't been able to get out bashing as much over the last week, and this following week coming up also is a little bit sketchy because I'm in training for my new job, and there's a lot of, I'm down there 12 hours a day right now during training. Once I get out of my 2-week period, things will kind of start getting back to normal, and I'll have a lot more free time. But right now, just stick with me for the next couple weeks, guys. We'll get back to normal. We are going to take out the Tekno and a couple other cars this weekend here and have some fun, and Trevor's planning on joining me. But anyway, enough yakking. Let's finish up the Tekno, guys. The electronics all fitted up in here. Everything worked out pretty decent there. Wasn't quite sure what to do with these motor wires just yet. Because there's no cross brace in here, there's no convenient place to zip tie all this stuff to. I mean, obviously, it's a race buggy, so it's not really, doesn't have all the normal supports. We're not going to go too crazy with the thing, but I do want to have some fun with this thing and bash a little bit more because I'm tired of it sitting up there on the shelf and doing nothing really. Because there's really not many tracks around here, especially suited for this size car. Unfortunately, my area there's an indoor track that you guys have seen is too small for this car. And there is an outdoor track that was supposed to be opening, but they've been running into problems. But anyway, so this is my setup now. We got this in here. I mounted up the power switch down here with a little nut and bolt. Got some heavy-duty double-sided tape on this side, so the power switch is nicely mounted in there. Got some heavy-duty locking style Velcro in here. The DSC is pretty solid. Only one error of my ways that I wasn't thinking about at the very beginning of this thing. I mean, I know what my easy fix is obviously buying some different size lipos. I'm going to have to try and find some smaller 6S lipos, some smaller milliamp, because right now, like, this is a 6,000. And obviously, it's a little long. So, I'm going to have to look into getting some smaller lipos for this thing. Probably, I'm guessing, maybe like in the 4,500 milliamp range. I'll have to look at some dimensions and measure this out. But anyway, it is fired up. Everything is working. I just got to get the proper battery. But she definitely it's got lots of spunk. I can't hold onto the car and the camera at the same time, but it seems like it's going to run pretty good. But I'm going to get the tires changed out here, and I'll bring you guys back when she's finished up. I don't know, guys. I think this thing is looking pretty awesome. I am really digging the look with this body, the tires, the whole platform just looks awesome, guys. What do you guys think? I'm digging the look. So we got to set, obviously, the backflip LPs on here, the 4S backflips. And, guys, she's ready to roll. I'm going to go upstairs and get my measurements here on the battery and find some different batteries for this thing. Obviously, I'll have to go with a little lower milliamp hour, but not a big deal. Got to deal with the space I got. I know I could move some stuff around and gain a little bit, but no matter what, guys, I still have this diff case here, so I can't go really much further back, and I really can't go any further forward. So I'm stuck with the space I am. Not a big deal. I'll just go with a little lower milliamp hour battery, and I might have to take 2 of them if I'm going to go out for a long bash with it. But nonetheless, she looks awesome. Really digging the look of this thing. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of people in the comments were kind of sad seeing me out there bashing the Tekno. Obviously, it's a very fine-tuned race buggy, and that's not what we're doing with it anymore. It's going to be medium, I'd say a medium, basher. We're not going to go as crazy as maybe we would with the Italian Hoagie or the Creighton XL or the Sledge, but we're definitely going to go out and have some fun with this thing. We're going to see. We're going to see how it holds up and see what weak spots are on this thing. I mean, we do have some upgrades on this thing already, obviously. We've got the M2C Racing emulsion shocks, the M2C Racing rear brace, the M2C Racing race chassis. This isn't the basher chassis, but it's still better than the original stock chassis. So we're going to run it. See how she holds up, guys, and should be a good time no matter what. I'm going to set my endpoints because one thing you do know, when you get these things, if you cut it the whole way, it looks like it could rub on the steering rod. So I am going to set my endpoints real quick and make sure that I don't rub through those. But other than that, guys, she's ready to roll. I'm going to go get some batteries for this thing, and you guys will be seeing this in a video very soon. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I hope you all having a great day. But that's going to do it. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.